Boys and girls, Bunjamin Bok Choi here, back with another episode of How Fast Can We? Today we are at Bahrain. If you missed the first few episodes, what we're trying to do is see how fast we could be in a time trial lap if we hit every single corner to the best of our ability. So we ran 19 laps. I tried to do 20 or 25, but on the 19th lap we actually set a new PB. So we stopped there. And what we're doing is taking the best mini sectors, which is breaking down the 3 sectors into even smaller sections of the track and seeing how fast we can be if we take the best corner from every lap of the 19 laps we did. So like I said, today we are at Bahrain. One of my viewers asked me to provide like a little track map showing you where the mini sectors are, but I apologize, I don't have any artistic ability, and I tried, but I couldn't do it. Maybe we'll work on something for the future for newer episodes and see what we can do. But with that out of the way, if you don't understand what we're doing, I would recommend going back and watching the first episode at Saudi Arabia. I go into a little bit more detail. What we're doing is measuring from braking section or braking zone to braking zone and seeing how fast we can be. So with that out of the way, let's get going. Starting off with mini sector number 1, just the start finish straight. Lap number 4 improved by 0.017. We improved quite a bit here on the start finish straight, so it seems like we're nailing our final corners on every lap. Lap number 11, 0.019 improvement, so just a little under 200s. The first half of this lap seemed to be really difficult for me, very little improvements, and it seemed like the second half of the lap was a little bit stronger. Mini sector number 2, braking zone of turn 1 to the braking zone of turn 4. Lap number 5, only 0.007, 7 thousandths, and we only improved twice out of the 19 laps that we ran here. So if you missed our toughest corner at every track video, you can obviously see I mentioned turns 1 through 3 was the toughest part on track, and it shows here. Lap number 17, we do improve a little bit more, 0.021, so a little over 200ths. It's going to be a bit of a trend. We're only improving about 300ths of a second in the first half of the lap. Mini sector number 3, turn 4 to turn 6 on lap number 13, 0.023 seconds. So yeah, we can definitely use a bit of work here as well. And then on lap number 11, just a couple thousandths more second to under 300ths of a second, 0.029. Not very much improvements here in the first few corners. Mini sector number 4, turn 6 through turn 8, again 0.022, sitting at about the 200th, 300ths of a second. Lap number 15, only a minor improvement to 0.025, but that was our best. Not very many improvements in the first half of this lap. Mini sector number 5, turn 8 to turn 10. Lap number 6, 0.085. This is where we start turning it around, boys. Bigger improvements from here on out. And then on lap number 14, we make our biggest improvement at any mini sector, almost a tenth of a second at 0.099. So if we can manage to get the first half of the lap decently, I think we can make some improvements. And then mini sector number 6, turn 10 to 11, no improvements. So we will go to our, we will default to our original personal best at 0.000. Mini sector number 7, turn 11, uphill to turn number 13, lap number 9, 0.037 seconds. Not too shabby, better than the first half of the lap. And then on lap number 14, we managed to get closer to almost a half a tenth at 0.046. So again, another strong corner, or a strong couple of corners in the second half of the lap here. Mini sector number 8, almost done with the lap now. Turn 13 down to turn 14. Another good improvement here, 0.064. This is probably one of my stronger corners, or stronger mini sectors, next to mini sector number 5. And then on lap number 7, our best improvement, 0.073 seconds. So a good chunk of time we can save here if we manage to get everything nailed in one lap. And then the last sector, number 9, turn 14 to the finish line. On lap number 16, we managed to improve by 0.067 seconds, not too bad. And then on lap number 18, a little bit better improvement to 0.071. So that brings our total improvement to 0.0 128.383 seconds. Our original personal best was a 128.503. That's not our personal best anymore, as we did improve on the final lap. So our optimized time would be a 128.120. Tomas Gal, first reliable driver we could find on the leaderboards, at a 127.073. So just about 1.1 seconds behind the world record. Now, if we compare our time to everybody across all consoles, that would put us right behind Spaniard X at 2371. Out of 486,000 players, that would put us in the top 0.48%. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And then comparing to the Steam players, we would be at 963 behind Meraki, who's a content creator, so that's actually not too bad either. And then we would be in the top 0.91% on Steam. So very good improvement if we can manage to nail our lap. And then on screen right now, you're seeing our new personal best. I can't remember what it was. You'll see it at the end. So originally it looked like it was going to be a pretty decent improvement through turns 1, 2, and 3, but we do manage to stay green going into turn 4 right now, and we do improve a little bit more starting the downhill part of the track here. And yeah, like I said, first half of the track, or the first half of the lap, not really our strongest point in the lap. And this is the same exact setup that we used for our original personal best. So we're not gaining or losing any additional time on the straights. You know, if you use lower downforce, obviously you're going to lose time through the corners, gain on the straights. Higher downforce, gain on the corners, lose on the straights. So we just try to make this as scientific as possible, even though it's really not, as my braking zones change from lap to lap. This is just a theoretical thing that we're running here. So as you can see, we actually set a purple Sector 2, our best ever Sector 2 in the entirety of F123. And then coming around the final corner here, we actually nailed a pretty decent final corner, and then we improved by about 900. So yeah, there you go, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that. If you think I've earned it, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Remember to eat a bok choy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.